I should take a moment and explain why I haven't been producing near as many videos lately. Not that I was producing on any monumental scale to start with, but I certainly have slowed down quite a bit over the last few months. And that all comes down to having a lot of cars still work on. That's not the primary reason, but it is certainly a contributing factor. Previously I was in a position where I worked as an independent contractor, so I didn't really have to, I had a lot easier or more open schedule, and that became very inconsistent, so I, over time, opted to change that position because I needed something more consistent pay-wise. So I've taken a new job that has a lot more hours associated with it, and that leaves me with less time to deal with the cars and also still spend time with the family and children and all that stuff. And while the cars are, you know, awesome, sometimes there's just not enough time in the day to get to them, and especially after being at work for hours, coming home and working on them is not all that great, especially when it's 100 degrees outside. But luckily, because of that change, I've also been able to switch up some cameras, which you should notice the difference in quality in these. In this particular video, there's actual old footage and new footage together, so you can actually see it, see the difference in quality. Hopefully you'll enjoy that some more. That also allows me to upload a little differently than my old process, so hopefully we can start back to getting some videos out a little more frequently than we have been to this point. So just bear with me. We are going to start putting out videos a little more often, certainly more often than every 2 months or so. As a matter of fact, once I'm done filming this intro, I'm going to go work on the old D150, which is the dominant vehicle that we're working on currently, because, you know, the Dart, we can take a break from it. It's been the entire channel pretty much. So I appreciate you following along. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Just normal life doesn't always accommodate making videos. So man, just keep following along with me. I will start putting out some more videos. All right, do it again. Fire coming out more decent. All right, so one of the next things I'm going to do on this truck, well, what I can't decide is if I want to sand this down to this body line ish and make it all kind of white, and then do that all the way down here. Like, all this gray paint is just dead, but because somebody's already sanded down there, I might just make it white-ish. However, one thing I know I'm doing, and I'm 100% certain I need to do first, is relieve this truck of these mirrors, because I hate them. They're terrible and they need to come off, and they're riveted on. So let's do that. But that also gets them out of the way if I'm going to end up sanding this or whatever I do. Wrong's way. Looks like that center part of that rivet is steel. Let's go with a small drill bit first. Get us a pilot's hole. Maybe. Wow, the center of that rivet is really strong. That's crazy. That's awesome. It makes me so happy. smaller drill bit. Maybe that drill bit I had was burned up or something. Let's try again. All right, that's great. The outside of the rivet is aluminum, but the center is clearly some kind of hard steel. I don't even phase that stuff. Well, now what? Grinder? What a pain in the ass. Well, let me knock the heads of these rivets off, I think, is the idea here. Let's see if we can get one of these rivets knocked off of here. Problem is I don't want to grind the one up top because I'd rather not throw sparks on the glass. Probably get those, yeah, they'll just go inside the door. It's fine, that's where they belong anyway. Ooh, that one's hot. That one's hot, like somebody was just grinding on it. Maybe this one rivet will come out. Because I really don't want to grind up here, but it also appears that this rivet does not want to come out. Okay. All right. Let's figure out a way to protect the glass, I guess. There's a mirror gone. So glad those are riveted on. That's exactly the way I would have done it. Is what it is. Okay. Let's move the camera and go do it again somewhere else. On the other side, maybe. Perhaps. So I'm not putting the new mirrors on because some stuff has to happen on that door if I'm going to do this whole two-tone thing. And then let's knock this mirror off. Maybe let's do the top one first. Why not? If I was looking to make a truck that some 80-year-old man might want to snap up, I might leave these mirrors on there. Put a new windshield in it. I'm sure they're not super expensive. But maybe white, white, all white, white-ish, with some gray still showing probably, because otherwise I'll have to get too deep into sanding it. And, I mean, we got white here. I suppose if I had to, I could come in with some white paint to, you know, maybe cover up any stuff that gets sanded through. You can just hear it. It's not good. Pretty sure these door handles are the same as on the Dart and the Duster. And I know the side marker lights are. The side marker lights are identical. So those are both 73s. They still have the same side marker lights on an 85 truck. Dodge. You know, cost savings. But, alright, so that's one little part of the next process here. I've got to decide what to do with that terrible back bumper. That's going to be a lot of sanding. But I don't think this paint's very strong, so it should sand pretty good, I would imagine. Even with 300 grit, maybe. Then I'm going to wipe on some clear coat. Just wipe it on. Because I don't want to spray it. Because I don't want to try and make a paint booth in my garage. And I don't want to overspray the entire neighborhood's worth of cars. So, of course, I got to patch a hole, patch a hole, patch a hole. And then patch 3 holes in the hood where somebody failed to put pins in properly. Alright, so there's very minor body work that I need to do on the roof. There's some Bondo that's kind of cracked up and it's letting water under it. I'll show you that. It's right here. I'm going to knock all that Bondo out. I'm probably going to use my dent puller to pull that dent out. And then we're going to come in here and knock this seam sealer out and re-seam seal this. So we can prevent, you know, any more rust from getting in there, because it's already trying to start, but we need to stop it. So I'll get this camera set up so we can, y'all can see what I'm doing up here. And we'll get started. Yeah. The Bondo that's in this roof is not super thick, but it's thicker than it needed to be. Probably when that body work was done, they didn't, you know, they still had the slide hammer. They had to drill holes in your car to fix. So they probably just opted to fill it with body filler. Oh, it's pretty waffly. Question is, can I get right down there in the base where it's not well sanded? Not great. I'm gonna have to get some sandpaper or something because that middle part just will not conduct electricity. Let's see here. Might have got some metal that time. Yeah. But now I think I put too many on here and I won't be able to. Well, let's see what they do when I pull with them.
Yo, I just gotta hit it one time. Let's go! About to hit the gas for a minute, no cap, no limit. I attack till I finish, I attract, and I get it. Got my cash all liquid, never pass my limit. Too fast when I'm spitting, read it back, now they get it on. Flipping that switch as I'm hitting these bars like a gift. I spit like I'm sipping gold bars. And these kids, no kidding, I've been winning this and getting my best life dinner while I'm hitting on a mission. Ooh, spicy, I know they like me, but I got a wifey. She be real nice to me, no one works like me. Got a different mind, see, my rate is pricey. Got a different psyche, ooh, lyrics are icy. Living life nicely, very precisely. Living divinely, manifest wisely. All I know is that I've been living for the sightseeing. Been around the world for a visit, first class ticket. Man, I'm in it, man, I'm winning. I don't have no limit. If I want it, then I get it. If she want it, then she get it. I ain't never done finished, I'm a giver. I've been giving first place. I've been winning 6 shots, head spinning, but I still keep ripping and I still keep hitting 2 weights. I'm splitting all in, I'm risking it all. Yeah, I don't ever fall. Yeah, but if I do, I get back up, stand tall. Yeah, I want it all. Yeah, a good life, I don't think small. Yeah, I'ma be big one day. See me taking off runway. My name up in lights someday. Looking at a crowd that loves me. Yeah, I came here to play.
I'm lucid, I'm not losing. This life is one I'm choosing. I don't stop, I keep moving. Just watch me as I prove it. Oh, I'm telling you I never let go. When I'm in a fight, put on a show. I create the life I want now. And no, I never.
These studs just getting stuck on there. Like it's not the right size. The right size hammer. All right.
I'm feeling it. My bones telling me it's right. It's so different. But when you take me to the light, it's like a cigarette. And I'm burning at your lips. That's so innocent. And you kick it up, and now I want to show you all what you deserve. And know we got so much to learn. we take a little look? Can we finish it?
Come on, body filler. Let's go. Ah. Oh yeah, there we're starting to set. There's some silver up here. I just don't fully understand what happened up here, or what happened with the paint on this truck. We are going to get some fresh seam sealer in here. I want to do this half, switch over, go do the other half. There we go. Let's mark that down with some ace tones. Well, don't feel as sticky. Maybe that's good. I don't know. Let's find out how bad we did. Get a wire brush so I can clean this paper out. Brand new piece of sandpaper.
Oh, and just like when we said I do, and it's only you who could do like that. It's only you who could do like. I like it with you. I like it with you. I like it with you. In the sand that we dance, we ain't got no plans. You, I like it with you. Yeah, I like it with you. And the hours feel melt all night long. I like it when you close all the curtains, you're taking up the trash and the burdens. We got all the time, ain't no worries. I like it when you tell me that you love it, and when you pull the strings, I'm a puppet. Even when it rains, we above it.
Alright, so I didn't really video what we were doing with the appearance on this side, but we're trying to get this problem resolved, where all this paint that's just chipping off is smoother, so that when I clear coat it, it all isn't garbage, I guess. But I'm going to do the same thing over here, and I'm actually going to video that this time. So I'm going to get started. It is super boring work because it's sanding and there's not much to share, but we are recording it nonetheless. Let me get rolling and we'll get started. We'll bust out the old DA. Can't forget safety glasses. Safety third, or first.
The feel of a heavy weight slowing you down just before you lose your feet.
finding solid ground. Pain and love, my hands above to the sky, pressing on to find a song that sings of peace and life. Finding your identity, standing up to adversity.
So I'm not hugely into the idea of this faux patina thing, but ultimately this paint's so bad I don't know what else to do with it, and I want to get the little chipped up pieces off at least. So this is the solution I came up with. I wasn't sure how it was going to look. I was skeptical about it at all, actually, but after seeing it on that side, I think it's going to be And the guy that does my editing, which is my brother, gave me kind of a digital render of what we can make it look like when it's all said and done, wheels, tires, all that. And I think it'll be better than you might expect. You know, it's definitely something. I come in and hand sand this because it's so bad. It needs something done. It's just, you can hear it. But now I've just got to do the whole rest of the body. So.
Every day, you are standing in my way. High, the price you're gonna pay. I am here and gonna stay. Through mud, I'm crawling down, down, down. These bricks I'm hauling down, down, down. The flames are calling down, down, down. You are falling down, down, down. Blisters, cracking scars, hit the hammer hard. Tires in the dark, fire in the yard. Ooh, 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 fire in the yard. I do this every day. are standing in my way. You won't get by me. High, the price you're gonna pay. Come on and try me. I am here and gonna stay. You can't define me. Ride up, get high. Rise up, let it fly. Strike it in the sky. Say goodbye. Through mud, I'm crawling down, down, down.
I'm gonna take this camera and show you all close something here. You can kind of see that these pits are actually inside the paint too. Like the previous coat of paint was awful as well, so you can kind of see these little pits are just everywhere. I'm not sure what the quality issue was, but you know, seems like Mako might have had their hands in it. What I'm gonna do is go look at the other side and compare it to what I've come up with here and see how I did this area. It appears I pretty much left it alone. Trying to keep from doing anything to the grill. Like that. Got a little metal showing through here and there, nothing crazy. A lot of people don't like the idea of the patina look. I'm not going to paint this truck. I don't think the truck has the value for me to paint it. And to make it have enough value to paint it, I would have to do so much more to it that it wouldn't be worth it when I sold it. So. Alright, that gets it on a pretty even ground with the other side. Except this part now we gotta do. I'm gonna let the compressor relax for a minute, and then I'm going to do something with the camera to make sure it gets there's plenty of battery. Alright, I think I have a better powering the camera solution. I mean, you know, have it charging while it's filming. If they do that, I don't know if they do, but hopefully. This is a brand new camera for me. This is the first time I filmed with it. It's a GoPro Hero 10. The camera I've been filming with was fine, and it was a good deal when I got it, but I don't like the way it autofocuses, which has always driven me crazy. It constantly changes the size of the image. It's a mechanical thing. This is a software thing, so it should be better.
I know you don't respect anything that we have left, so don't act like you do. Just like it was before, we're not talking anymore, and I can't keep repeating the same mistakes, the same deflating story all over again. You're no good for me. We can't be the us that I wanted us to be. You're no good for me. We can't be the us that I wanted us to be. You say you just need time, but you don't pay any mind to the love I need now. So sorry it doesn't work if you never meant a word of it. Stop. We keep making the same mistakes, the same deflating story all over again.
I probably should let the compressor shut off completely. Give it a moment. So I'm running 100% of the time I've been filming, so not really, I guess 99%. But one way or the other, I think it's could use a break. And there's some paint dust on the camera. Might wipe that off. I doubt y'all can tell. It's there. Compressor runs 150 or 160 pounds, and it's running 120 right now. It needs a few minutes. We'll let it have a moment. hopefully you can kind of see the theme of what we're going for here. Kind of, instead of having such a stark line from this white to this gray, kind of getting a blend to make it not, so stark a difference. When you come back and hit that little edge, clean that up. This little area is kind of rough because it's hard to get in here. It's not 100% what I'm doing with this. The other door is the same way. This section here is destroyed, as is this. I don't know that it would look good included in the two-tone, because then I might need to go down the fender. Just not sure what I'm doing with it. It kind of doesn't matter though, does it? Because it's not going to be like a show quality paint job when it's finished anyway. The hood I think I'm going to paint flat black. I covered it before, but the hood does not have the same layer of white paint underneath that the rest of the truck has. And the hood has a different VIN number on the sticker. The emissions sticker, which says to me it doesn't belong to this truck, which explains why the white paint underneath the gray is not here. One thing it does have is really bad paint, burnt up paint, just like the rest of the truck does. So, basically, once I get all this done, I can finish out the top of the truck, where I still got to do some paint work. Just, spray paint, not real actual work paint. And then next thing, I'm probably going to do the hood in a flat black. I've got a plan for how this all looks. And ultimately, it looks much better than it is right now. But we got to get there first. We just got to get there. And the getting there is super boring. So. Really, all this last bit of sanding is kind of surface prepping this for clear coat later. But I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on it. I need to go sand on the back, on the tailgate, which has never been done, so I haven't even started. Just this upper section. Well, I guess the, same fade we've done on this midsection. Air hoses are super irritating. noises. Sanding. It's God's work, sanding. Teaches a man patience and stuff. It doesn't teach you patience at all. Teaches you that you don't have any, and that it's not work you're designed for. This is not the kind of work that matches my factory programming. Alright, then I'm going to come back and hit all this with some Scotch-Brite just to make sure we got it good and sandified. And if there's any, especially the hand sanded parts, if there's any sand scratches, we might cover those up. Trying to get some scuffing in this little indention right here. That way, when I do paint it, it doesn't just fall right off. But honestly, this is probably more surface prep than I should be doing. Because the end result here is not going to be perfect. This is mighty ace tone. If we were shooting real paint, you would wax and grease remove all this. I've got wax and grease remover. It's just more expensive than plain old acetone. That's all pretty well surface prepped though. I could just run a tape line right here, and then that's going to be pretty much the fade up into here. Need to run the Scotch-Brite across the top of this because this needs to be done too. But from side to side, it looks pretty similar. The whole side of this probably needs to be done. And that's probably more than I should do with that car sitting out. Oh. What was that? I think there's a rogue human somewhere. Sounds like a small one. Just trying to, I can feel a little bit of shaping from the sand, from the DA. So I'm just kind of cleaning that up. Like where it wasn't sanded evenly, like there's little peaks. like this little gray line right here, is you can feel it's got a ridge. All right, that's good enough. Let's be honest. It was good enough earlier. It's just sometimes our obsession kicks in. And then we keep working, and we probably could have, called it good. But whatever. It is what it is. We is who we is. Okay. Yeah, pretty good. There's some exposed metal up here. I may just that and then wait till there's less cars nearby to do the rest. Or maybe I could stand with the wind blowing toward me, and then my body might catch the overspray because there's enough wind to carry it. For sure. Probably just tape that off for now. This is called biscuit white. It's the same color as the dark, and it matches up well with whatever they had sprayed on this truck, like this tack coat, and maybe a third to get actual coverage. There we go. Let that sit a bit. And we'll come back and blast it with some more paint. I should pull this in the garage to do this, but the HEI that I expressed displeasure about before, the module's gone out, so the truck doesn't start now. And I'm not really a GM guy, so if I were, I'd have 100 of them laying around. But I'm not. The guy at work gave me one, so I'll try and pop that in at some point. There we go. I think that's good enough for now. Oh yeah, let's touch the paint. And I'm going to go ahead and peel this off. Because the less time I let it sit, the less likely it is to tear off the paint. Alright, so the paint is not a perfect match. It is decent. It blends well enough into that kind of faded area I created after the body line. And you can see, even with 2 layers, I still ended up with overspray. But all that's got to get sanded before we clear it anyway. Alright, so that's not bad. We're getting there. We are getting there. Tailgate's done did. Let's kind of do a walk around on it. So you can see both sides compared to one another. So there's your grand scheme here. Still unsure about the hood, but that's okay. This side should be pretty similar to this side. Pretty close. And then the roof we still got to paint. Up toward the middle. And then I kind of sorting in my head what I need to do here. I'm considering taping it and then painting this with some gunmetal gray. Sanding, painting with some gunmetal gray. I got different mirrors we're putting on. I don't really feel like covering up the mirror holes. I guess I could. I mean, it's not really going to hurt the paint to do a little welding on it. But I think overall, it's looking patina-ish. Faux patina, something. But I'll pick up when I start working on it again.